This is Viking Fun, back for another YouTube video. Today I'm telling you the story about a bear trying to break into my house. Alright, the story begins all the way back to 2015. Alright, so we had two bears, black bears. And they were at least over a year old. At least that's what we think they were. Anyways, so then they started coming closer to our house. And we even saw them go into like an apple-like tree. I can't remember. It was either a crabapple tree or something similar to that. I can't remember. So yeah, these black bears were interesting. They definitely kept getting closer. One was bigger than the other, male and female. And I'll insert a picture of both of them, like either one at a time or right now. Yeah, the male is pretty big. Female is big, but not as big as him, even though they're over a year old at least. So yeah, then one day they started going around our house to the front yard. And they found a tote that was filled with some old Christmas goods that we forgot about. There was tarts and stuff, and the female was taking them out of the tarts and eating them, and the male was like, yum, yum, yum. Yeah. So, what we didn't realize at the time, he was starting to become a garbage bear. Garbage bear. These humans know how to make good food. Yeah, then it definitely gotten more and more intense as they kept getting closer. And then one day, my brother, my sister, and I went to the dentist. And that was a couple hours away from where we live. Leaving my mom, nephew, and dad home. But my dad goes into town, leaving just my mom and my nephew, Jared. But then tragedy strikes not too long after that. As my mom's cooking something in the kitchen, she hears some sudden noise at the dining room. So she heads to the dining room and sees the bear has ripped off the screen on the window and is trying to climb into the dining room. She's afraid. Of course, she didn't have access to a boom stick at that moment, so she grabbed the frying pan and just whack, whack, whack. She was wailing on the bear, hitting him in the head, denting the frying pan. I wish I knew where the frying pan was. If I knew, I would be showing a clip of it in the video or a picture of it. Maybe in the future I'll show you what it looks like in a different video, but yeah. So she was wailing him in the head until she finally got him out, and then she closed the window, locked it, and started heading around the house and locking all the windows as he's trying to break through them. Definitely the most intense moment of her life. Definitely one of the most intense. Because really, if that bear got in, he'd be either eating all of our food or eating my mother and nephew, which would not be very good. And it'd be without a mother and nephew. Even though I think he was mainly going after the food we were cooking. I can't remember what we were cooking that day. It was either in a slow cooker or maybe pork chops going into the oven. I can't remember. It was so long ago. Alright, and then after that, we came home. But after we were done dead, she told us the intense story. Trust me, we were like speechless. That bear had gone too far. It had become a garbage bear. A garbage bear is a dead bear. Even though we didn't really want the bear to die, but knowing that bear would try again, so we called the people who deal with bears, trap them, and take them to bear heaven. So yeah, then later on, a big bear trap gets put in our field, and later that night, he's caught. And he was sounding like a bull. He was freaking out. Apparently he was making a really big mess in there, like his number 2 and number 1. It was insane, apparently. But throwing the biggest temper tantrum of all time. So you could say that's definitely a Darren for a bear. Oh, I'm a Darren bear. Oh. Let's just say after that, the bear got sent off to be destroyed, which is unfortunate, but we didn't have a choice because we couldn't just put it back into nature. It now it required human food to survive. I can't believe I can even say the other word. That's kind of embarrassing. So he was sent to destroy the female. We still had to deal with her, chase her away, which is the next story time, and that involves me and a golf club. But that's a story for another day. So yeah, this story was good. Alright, and my plans for the rest of the story times for this year, I have a couple like short ones that I'll probably put into one video, and I probably could come up with a couple others. Maybe I can get one for my sister and brother, probably. YouTube's been a dream of mine for a long time, so please consider subscribing. I definitely appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the Minecraft gameplay, and let me know in the comments if you want me to do Roblox gameplay or some other video game gameplay. I'd be fine doing Assassin's Creed background. Just won't be any audio of it, which is perfectly fine. I've always just wanted to be a YouTuber for such a long time. It's been a dream of mine, and I'm going to make it happen. And I'm gonna insert some other bear pictures, and one of them's gonna be used for the thumbnail. And I'm gonna be time to have some human food. Something like that. I'll be working on it tomorrow morning. I'm filming this at like close to 11 o'clock at night. I know. I'm definitely have YouTuber hours upon me, even though some YouTubers film at midnight, 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm pretty sure I have filmed at midnight and probably 1 in the morning. I'll probably be doing that again at some point. Maybe on a special occasion. When October hits, I'm going to try and find a couple spooky stories. Let me know in the comments. Should I create an account for Reddit so I can read the stories on there? Find a couple good ones for a couple of videos. I'm going to look across the internet for stories. Maybe see if I can get some spooky stories from friends of mine, the few friends that I have. Maybe Leo or somebody else I know. Yeah, I don't have many friends. I only have a few. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm not popular. I was a shy guy. So I hope you enjoyed this story. This video is definitely a little shorter than all of the other ones. I do apologize. Okay, I only did one story time so far. Even though I could put the second one into this video, but nah. I'm gonna combine them both together as a little saga. So yeah. I wish I had more details for the bear story, but so yeah. Second one's a little, in my opinion, maybe slightly more exciting, but okay, I could be wrong. I think the first one's a little more terrifying. Mine was just a little more exciting. At least it didn't involve our house being broken into. Alright, so please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Liking Fun, out.